Welcome back Salty Gamers to week 53 of the account. We've started our Ray farm now. I'll just pick up the daily logins and I'll show you what's happened. So we used up all our crystals and we're on the slow build back up. Today's video will be a bit of dailies with the ticket farm. I'm going to just keep farming signal data just now because I'm going to go to Relican, Bosk and Revan soon. See if there's anything else that we need to pick up. Nope. Perfect. So we finally completed the Ray journey and we're starting to farm out Ray as a GM. We'll get her for this next phase of Grand Arena, but we'll get it for the next. And then we'll hopefully be able to take her to relics relatively quick and then take her to ultimate thereafter. So for those that don't know how grinding for a Galactic Legend works, you do the prerequisites and that's just the first long grind, and then you do either light side or dark side ticket farming. So to farm those tickets you need to farm either light side nodes or dark side nodes. Oh, nice 5 pull there, 5 for 5. Light side or dark side nodes to gain such tickets, and then you keep doing the battles until you finish that one and then move on to the next one. Each node on the Galactic Legend tree takes X amount of tickets and it increases as you go up, and you can't do it until you get those tickets. So I've got the first 10 for Ray. All the requisites are here on the journey guide. This is what it looks like. So for this bout we need 15 tickets, the next one we need 30. This is blocked at the moment, so is this, and this one's 70, I know that for sure. So we do this 8 times, and I've checked YouTube to see if there's a particular setup, and we do, and we've got the setup ready. Because if you drop the battle you lose your tickets and you don't get any more until you farm them up, and you lose out on getting that 10 battles or one of the 10 battles done. So farming up Johani just for our light side farms. IG8 shit. IG11 with Grief, and that gives us almost 30 shards, and we should be able to get another one there. We should be able to get 2 battles in today. So farm another 1,000, another 5 shards, and there's 30 tokens. As for mods, we're just farming out slicing mats at the moment to get a surplus of them. We've got a stash of credits up ready to go. We are gearing the Ewoks still though, so I brought Elder up in gear level earlier on in the week. So we're just going to see if we can get any more. No. T-Bow's the same, he just needs some of these. Trying to keep the crystals as best as I can, because we'll need it for when we get Executor. And the reason I'm gearing up the Ewoks already is the raid should be out soon, so I'm just going to fire some levels on Loghain, see where we could take him. I wish CG would implement something similar to MSF, where what happens is you click upgrade and you take it to the gear level that you want, or that you can with the gear that you have stashed, and if you can't, take it up, it then tells you what gear you need as per normal. It's just clicking the button here each time. So slowly build up the Ewoks, and this is mainly for the raid, and then it'll be double fold in the sense that we'll get the requirements for 3PO up and running relatively soon. So Bossk, just to show you what we're waiting on Bossk, 9 of these. But he's Dark Side Energy, so I'm tending not to farm them just now. Just because that is taking away from our light side tickets. But Revan requires these ones, which are on a light side mode. So we'll farm these, but I don't want to use up all my crystals. We've got into Mythic tier on the Ewok Forest Moon Assault Battle. We need a few more gear levels on our troopers, and we'll be able to do that one. And then the challenge tier. So that's where we are with farming the light side battles and Rey farm. I'm not going to do these battles later, I'll do them later. Them just now, I'll do them later. So we'll go first of all into territory battle. So we're currently at 26 stars. We're struggling to push here. We've only got 1 star. So we'll need to revise that for the next time round. We've got 3 stars here, 2 stars here, just cut short. But if we look at the previous one, we had a lot of people not deploy. So we had some almost 2 million GP that were lost out on, so that doesn't help. Let's just double check if we can do a battle. do the fleet battle. Whilst we're doing the fleet battle, I will give some hints as to the farming guide that's coming out in the next while for the future account that we'll be farming, as well as the plan for 2024. So the account is already getting built. We're looking at the secret sauce for the account is going to be building efficiency with economy, with fleets and factions. So it's sort of going along the lines of having a lot of faction usage in terms of separatists, Galactic Republic, resistance, etc., as opposed to scoundrels and bounty hunters. And that being that the theme of the raid so far has been, the new raids has been that we use niche factions set aside that's for those that raid. So this one coming on up in Endor is for mainly Imperials, Ewoks and Rebels. The one before that, the Great Dragon, was for Bounty Hunters, Old Republic, Mandalorians, sorry, not Bounty Hunters, Hutt Cartel, Mandalorians. So we could surmise that there's going to be a similar theme to the next one, and if that's the case, what we want to do is have at least some requirements ready, and we'll build up battle. So some requirements ready by building as much as best we can good teams based around each faction where we can, but the caveat is we need to focus ships and assault battles to get the economy coming in. So the economy being crystals and the crystals, as well as Chirotechs. The rest of the gear is relatively easy. But the Chirotechs is a massive bottleneck. Just putting some platoons down. So that's the goal there. So most of the beginning teams will be based on getting pilots early and building the farm around pilots. So the journey guides characters will hit is 3 really big ones, 3 middle ones, and then pretty much every little one on the way there. Without giving away too much, I'm hoping that right in the new year I'll be able to bring out that guide straight away, depending on how things go. So just going to do this battle on the zone, and we're going to use the team that we're going to use for the GL event, just to get used to the mechanics. So I've got BB-8 and Finn at 300 speed. This could basically auto it, but we're just going to run through it. spreading inspiration around, making sure he's got some. The new account will also be focused on, or it will explain, aiming your farms off of what guild you're joining. So if you join in a guild that's doing a lot of Hoth territory battles, then adjust your farm to suit. So you've got teams, as you've seen that we're lacking teams for the missions. So for Hoth light side you want some rebels built up, Phoenix potentially built up for the special missions for Phoenix, and that will make your efficiency within the guild a lot better. And then likewise, if you're doing GOTB, then you want to start working on your Geonosians so that your guild can get the Wartam War Shards, and also some separatist units and dark side units that could be needed in the special missions there. Now that's not to say that you would take all your focus off just to farm those teams, because some of them you need to wait a while, but keep that in mind so that you can get more and more rewards from the events that the guild's putting on. Also bear in mind if the guild is also territory war focused, and you might have to slap on some Omicrons for territory wars. And then the big one is top 10 in fleet, or top 5 if you can, depending on how it falls for you, and Zeta challenge. Excuse me. The Zeta challenge very early. You should be able to do it by level 78 as soon as it drops, if you follow the ship guide on the Emperor's Wrath account. Right, so without further ado, let's do a couple of re-battles. So as I stated at the start of the video, we need to do this 8 times. We've done it once, 15 tickets per time. Oh. And we need to remember the squad, so it's that one, and R2. So start BB8's wiggle. We're going to he's going to go first, so we'll just go BB8 to assist, and we've got R2 to stun. We don't want to do the AoE because we're not under stealth, so we just can select him, go to Finn, and this one inflicts D stagger. Poe is inspired, he also inflicts D damage over times, so we're just going to go ahead and throw it on him. We're going to make sure Rey gets inspired, and then we're going to stealth up onto Rey. And now that we're under stealth, you could fire on the AoE. Just use a wee bit. Turn meter change, burn them all. Keep the explosives on. Past Poe again. Past R2. For Inspire R2. We're not under stealth, so we want to do a basic. Wiggle. We'll hit this one. Call BB-8 to assist. Stealth up. Now I've seen people stealth up onto BB-8 because BB-8 counter attacks, so we could try that on the next run, see how well it goes. So it's pretty straightforward battle. Unfortunately it doesn't keep the same team, and we can't just select it like we would do on normal battles. So rinse and repeat the same way every time. So BB-8. The only difference we're going to do this time is we're going to give the stealth. When we get the stealth, we're going to give it to BB-8, so we only attack BB-8. We're under stealth, so we'll just do an AoE. We'll just target him. Take the advantage off and push back to meter. A wiggle. We've got explosives everywhere. So they're still attacking Rey. We'll just make sure she's inspired. Past the Poe. Past the BB-8. Rey's gone. Not good. We might just lose this one. We'll get the stun. We might be able to call this back. We'll just focus him. Get the stun. No stun. Oh, that's the damage dealer gone. Hopefully we can claw this back for us with R2. Nope, BB-8's gone and R2's about to go. So there you go, we've got a win and a loss and we dropped some tickets. So as it goes, we followed the exact same strategy apart from one thing, which we sent the AoE onto the top guy. We should have hit one of his ads. So that's where we dropped tickets here. Lesson learned for the next one, and hopefully the next battles will go a wee bit easier. Take a look at the events, see if we can get any of these done. So we're going to do the Crate Dragon next, just to see where we're standing with it. This one we get full team of Hutt Cartel, complete the battle, and gain stealth. So we can do the gain stealth with the same team that we just used, as long as R2 goes. Let's see if we can get an Omicron. So that's another thing with the efficiency of the new account. It'll be making sure that we have a team that can clear the Galactic challenges at least to get box 4 each time. If we could get that, then we will be fine for getting Omicrons every week or every other week. So we completed the battle up to tier 5. Is it enough to secure tier 4 box? It is. So there you go, that's a prime example of how to get Omicrons on the account. Get to a stage where you could do just complete the battle with any team and get enough points to get the tier 4 box. It's not ideal, you want to push to get the bigger crates, but early on these are what you're wanting. Omicrons, the character shards are great if you don't have them, or even if you do. The gear isn't bad and the mods aren't bad on each of the challenges. If you don't have the bonus, i.e. scoundrels, so this is recommending here, but I'm struggling with the current scoundrel team, so I will do this one with scoundrels. So we go into GAC ready and full team scoundrels, and unfortunately what happens is the Galactic challenges have different mechanics for that challenge, and that a team that would normally clear a team at this level tends to struggle, but I don't think we're struggling this time. And then we go, we completed all the battles and we defeated 3 enemies in the same turn and full scoundrel units. Because we've done all the feats, we don't have to do any higher. We've already got tier 4 box. Tier 4 box gives us a zombie, a Sage which we have, but more importantly Omicrons, so we get 2 Omicrons this time around. If we were to do, say, tier 5 and just complete the battle, that would give us 6 points, so it would take us to the tier 5 box, which gives us another 1,000. But what we would want to get is, say, 85 points, gives you the gold box, and rewards tier 9 is when you start getting Chirotech. So that's another reason the economy of the account is looking at Galactic challenges and getting a team that can start clearing high crates, even just doing the battle and completing the battle. So let's, for example, try this one, but we'll try a Ray team. Instead of R2, we're going to bring it in Resistance Trooper, we're going to bring it in the Finn and Poe brothers. So we're all relic. And the idea here is complete the battle, get the extra points. Get the extra points, get the extra rewards. So Mirren has hers 2 Zetas on, so it makes it more difficult. this is when you start clearing this. So I think what... Ah well, and that's us. So that's the idea there. Once you get a Galactic Legend, you pretty much can just clear most battles depending on the legend and gear level, of course, in modern. But your plan is to try and get these boxes. If you can get the max box each time, you get a fair whack a gear. You always get the same amount. Once you get the max amount of character shards on tier 5, you don't get any more, but you do get a gold box there and a gold box plus. We get slicing mats, 2 Omicrons, some Chirotechs, can't grumble at that, and some injector handles. It just depends which one. Depends on the challenge, you'll get different ones. So if we look at the box on the other so you got the challenge, so you get 10 Mon Mothma shards. So ideally we want to get that one, just so we could unlock Mon Mothma for free. And then again, still Mon Mothma, and we're still getting the injector handle, but we're getting the other type of Chirotech this time, 2 Omicrons, and we still get the same boxes there if we got a max crate. So let's just go for tier 7, same team. So Akbar has got his Zeta, sorry not Akbar, Radis has got his Zeta, so that means is we can't kill Jin whilst Radis is alive, so we need to make sure we take out Radis. Now we need to take out ideally Jin, because she could rev someday. Get rid of Cassian now. As he's stunned, we'll work on Pathfinder. So he comes back, get the buffs going. There we go. So because we cleared that one, we get an extra couple of points, gives us 12, should push us into the tier 5 box. Doesn't quite, because of the rewards, so because we only got 12 points, we need another 8. We would have to get under stealth, and that would get us it. So we could potentially do this one, but with take Scavenger Ray out, put our 2 in, see if we could last long enough that, make the battle last long enough that we could put R2, put some all under stealth 10 times. So we need to do 3 runs of stealth. So just try and prolong the battle. Feed turn router to R2. So his cooldowns reduce. Get the second one done. Was that enough? Don't think so. No. So you need to figure out a team to use that would then get you to get stealth 10 times, and that would get you the tier 5 box. And that's the idea there. Look at the objectives and then go for them. Well, that's a wrap for this one. Quite short, not much going on apart from farming tickets, building a new account, hoping by maybe December to give you the initial overview of the account and where we're going with it, and then the full farming guide will come out and start hopefully January, and then I'll also start working on other guides for going for teams for Emperor Palpatine, for those that are brand new, and a guide on how to beat him, Thrawn, Jedi Master, Grandmaster Yoda, all the way down to Malak as we progress. So, and efficient farming strategies that I find when going for the journeys, and why you would build those teams. So, thanks for watching, and remember, stay salty.